That's where I went out by the railroad tracks, and I had my stethoscope on, and I says, "I'm a nurse. I heard there's a train wreck. Does anybody need help?" And this little boy said, "Daddy, I'm dead."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's definitely very intense. So that one was right outside of Post Town then.
Yeah. Was my stethoscope a trigger object? I don't know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because the person next to me, that's why I said the person next to me got nothing.
Wow.
Was it just my trigger object? I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder about that. And they had a recorder too, but they had a digital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very interesting.
She's standing right next to me. She should have caught it.
Yeah. So the next one we got here is Party. And this one's pretty awesome.
I love this one.
So tell us a little bit about that one.
There's a place not too far from me. It's called the Willis House Inn. It's in Michigan too, and it used to be was a family home, and then it was an asylum for closed-head injuries, and it was like around Prohibition time. And now they're making it into a bed and breakfast. And after we investigated one night, we're sitting there in the kitchen. You're all done at 2 o'clock in the morning. You're laughing and joking, and I had my recorder sitting there, and this little kid was joining in. He's going, "Party!" Like we were all having a party there.
Yeah.
So always leave your recorder on because they join into your conversation. I've had that happen a lot where they join in when you're talking.
Definitely.
And that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. He was joining in on our conversation.
There was at Thornhaven Manor, the guy who owns it actually told us, like, it's good to just sit down and talk to, just have like a normal conversation.
I gotta laugh. Just have a conversation because just like you're coming into their home.
Yeah.
You go into your friend's house and start asking questions. You just sit down and have a conversation with your friend. But yeah, that works.
Definitely. And I've even heard stuff about that working during Bigfoot investigations, like just sitting around the campfire chatting.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And you'll start hearing stuff around you, or stuff will start happening. It'll kind
They're
of
just like, "Oh, what they doing over there by the campfire?" Yeah. Of course.
Rather than
there goes your intent again. This is your intent again.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple.
It really is. So now we got this one's awesome. The Sometimes One Hug.
Yeah, that's the same little boy.
And so that one's at the Willis House Inn as well, huh?
Right, because I was talking about there's a man down in the basement that he only hugs me. He doesn't hug anybody else. And the little boy, well, sometimes one hug is nice.
Yeah, that's such an awesome, just the way it's said and everything, like.
Yeah.
And I love how on those analog recorders, it definitely picks up such a clear voice. Sometimes it's like.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna.
Not always, but sometimes it's like they're standing right next to me,
Yeah. Very interesting. And then the final one we have here is Turn and Get Me. And tell us a little bit about Turn and Get Me.
Well, I was at Waverly Hills, and when you go to Waverly Hills, you got to walk down the death tunnel.
Of course.
That's where I caught that one, yeah.
I wanted to skateboard down it.
Oh, that'd be dangerous. That's a 500-foot incline. That you could hurt yourself.
Definitely. Yeah, I remember when I went down it, it was kind of like...
it was dark. Wasn't it dark? I'd go, "Please don't let the flashlights go out." Oh, my gosh, it was dark.
So dark and also kind of slippery because I think there was some moisture in there at the time or something.
Oh, boy. Oh,
it was kind of foggy in there.
Because the humid. Yeah, we were good. It wasn't humid that night. But I remember when we first started going down there, all you saw was this little speck of light at the other end. And then after we got to the bottom, we turned around and looked up to the top, and now all we saw was a speck of light that was the top. And I'm going, whoa, flashlights work, please. But I just had my recorder in my hand the whole time we're going down, and we're just, like you said, just having regular conversation.
Yep.
And I got so many people talking into my recorder, except for that one creepy one there.
I
I was laughing. I said, oh, if I knew it was going to take this long going down, I would have packed the lunch. You know, we're just having a good time.
I saw some crazy stuff at Waverly, and also had some amazing experiences.
Spirits walking through walls.
Yeah.
They like to walk through walls there. Jeez.
Yeah, I saw one of the clearest and I guess longest lasting shadow figures. Like, it walked all the way across the hallway in front of us.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we had, what floor was that? Was that the third?
It was on that. Yeah, I think it's the third floor where they.
Third floor. Yeah, we saw it was walked from one room to the other. And I was going, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was distinct. Yeah, it was distinct. You saw it walk across.
I walked past this one room. I think it was the electrotherapy room. And I saw they had curtains in there, and the curtains were like moving when I walked by. And I like pulled my camera up real quick, and the curtain stopped moving. But I caught this little light ball on my camera, and it like blinks on and blinks off, and then blinks on and blinks off again, and flies off.
Interesting. Did you go on the morgue and slide it in the tray?
Yeah, I actually hit my head. Hit my
head
on.
You gotta do these things. You gotta do these things.
Yeah, you always gotta get in the tray at least at every morgue you go to.
Right. When at Waverly, you gotta do all these things.
Yeah, it's
You gotta pose with the gargoyle outside.
Oh yeah. What's his name again?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I think it's like Fred or something. Something silly.
Yeah, because I just came back from Vegas, and I went to Zach Bagan's museum, and they got gargoyles outside, and I had to pose with the gargoyles there too.
Definitely. How was the museum? I know.
Oh my gosh, it's not like any museum I've ever been to, and I thought he just had haunted items and he had them in the room like that. It was nothing like that. It was like each room, each hallway was so intricately planned out. You could tell he put his heart and soul into each. Oh, his love. It's just amazing. And you could only go on a tour for an hour, and I could have spent hours there because I just wanted to keep looking at everything in there. It was so amazing.
Strictly an hour tour.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
And I heard you're not allowed to bring cameras in or anything like that.
No, you can't take any pictures. But I just wanted to see more. Yeah, he's got Jack Kevorkian's Deathmobile, which Jack Kevorkian is from the same town as I am. But I got to touch his Deathmobile. He's got a demon house room, which the guy won't even go in there. And I said, well, I'm going in. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
This is why I'm here. And he's got the actual steps from the demon house, the basement steps.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the basement steps. He's got the dirt that was under the steps, and all those items that were found under there. And the room does feel kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think there's a vortex in there because when I walked in the door, it felt like the floor fell off from under me.
Wow.
And they got like a plexiglass there where you can't go over by the steps. And they go, what the heck was that? And I didn't say anything. And then the person behind me started stumbling when she came in, and I said, what's the matter? She goes, I thought the floor fell from under me. And I said, well, thank you. And then other people came in, it was fine.
Wow.
It was, I've stood in vortexes before, and that's what it felt like, and that's kind of weird.
I definitely want to get out there someday, because, anything, any museum dealing with haunted or cryptids or paranormal, like, I want to go there.
What's the creepy doll's name? I can't think of that creepy doll. Darn.
Annabelle or Robert?
What's her? No, the girl. It's a girl.
The girl doll. Is it at?
Oh, I can't think of her name right now.
At Zach's museum? Or
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
What's
one
her name?
at Zach.
Oh.
Let's see if I can.
It's not Deb. It's not Debbie. It's something.
See if I can pull it up. But
anyways, they got they got her behind a plexiglass, and he's got a spirit box running constantly.
Is it Lily?
And no.
Let's see.
I don't know why I want to say Debbie, but that doesn't sound right.
Maybe.
Peggy. That's Peggy. Yeah. And he's got the spirit box running, and they say when you go in there, say good morning, Peggy. How are you? Be nice to her because she gets nasty. So everybody walks in there. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. And they're not saying anything else. And I go, really, guys? You're not going to ask any questions? And she says sometimes she talks dirty and stuff. And so nobody's saying anything. And I said, well, good morning, Debbie. I says, can you say somebody's name in this room? And everybody's like, hush, they're all looking at me. And I go, well, I should ask any questions. And she right away she said Dave, and I looked around, and the guy next to me said, "What's my last name?" And I said, "Okay, that was kind of cool."
Wow.
What's my last name? Yeah, because what's my last name? And she said Dick.
That's awesome.
So that was kind of
that sounds
cool.
really cool.
He's got the what do you call it, the Dybbuk box?
Oh yeah, yep. Those are.
He's got that. That's in a plexiglass box, so you can't touch it. But that's so kind of. I'm standing next to it, and like there was a voice telling me, "Open the doors, open the doors, open the doors."
Oh,
I go, "Nope."
Nope.
Yeah, someone was talking to me. I go, "I'm trying to get out of this room."
Yeah.
Just tell me, "Open the doors, open the doors."
Wow. Yeah, and the Dybbuk box has been kind of blowing up on YouTube. I think there's a lot of fake stuff out there that I've seen. But,
yeah.
But there is it is growing in popularity.
There was something creepy about this one. I could feel something creepy about that one. I didn't like that. I go, keep it behind the plexiglass. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, a lot of people are like doing these YouTube videos where they open them up and everything, and hopefully, they're not doing something they're going to regret.
Well, hopefully those aren't real ones, because if you did, you'd let something loose. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do think some of them are legit, because some of the people have been talking about how bad their luck's changed and all this kind of stuff.
Right, because things happen. That's why the family that owned this, bad things happened to them, and they wanted to sell that and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because this was the real deal. It was.
And I believe it
was doing bad stuff. Yeah.
Like Hebrew origin, the Dybbuk, I think.
Mhm.
Pretty interesting. Basically, just a malicious spirit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's been sealed in that box.
Why would you do that? That's terrible.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to open it. I would just leave it sealed away, and keep it nice and safe and sealed.
Well, it's sealed. It's sealed in wax.
Yeah.
Open this thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. They seal it around the whole opening in wax. It's very interesting.
But this one, the wax is gone. So the owners did open this up.
Oh wow. Interesting.
And it was like like a little cupboard to open up, and that's why I kept telling me open the doors. And I go, no, not open the doors.
Yeah. See, that's interesting, because my fiance, things will talk to her like that. Like, she definitely has some medium abilities, but she doesn't have full, I guess, control. Like, things are always telling her to do Ouija board, even though every time we do it, she gets like, they kind of go inside and just take over. And
well, yeah, because they're trying to get you to do bad things. So you gotta watch. That's what you gotta pay attention when the spirit's telling you to do something. Doesn't mean you should do it, because they might be trying to trick you.
Yeah, I've told her she's a little too trusting, especially of the ones that have been that do tell her, because they're definitely not good spirits.
Well, because you don't always know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying every time you talk to a child it's something nasty. Some people say that. I don't believe that. But sometimes there are other, spirits that are just, grown-up spirits talking to you that they're trying to trick you or something. And like I would. Some people channel. Channel is when you let the spirit into your body to speak through you. I would never do that.
And see, that's what happens to my fiance, and it gets.
No, she shouldn't do that, because what if. Really, I saw that happen to somebody one time.
Yeah.
I saw a video of a team that I know, and at one of the places that we go to, and she would channel. She would let the spirit enter